Hey YouTube, I am fiddling with a bottle cap. Also, sorry I was gone for like a week and a half. My girlfriend had some family over, so that's why I didn't record for a while. But it was fun. We went to Legoland. Anyway, you don't want to hear about that shit. Let's just continue this game that you probably don't even want to see anyway. So yeah, last we left off... I should really stop playing with this. Last we left off, we geeked some Halloweeners to help out our friend Jake. And then we had a run-in with the law. We saw a chalk outline of a body who was also our client. And we learned a little bit about the Emerald City Ripper. And now we're in the Seamstresses Union, where our story will pick up again. Oh, and I gained 2 karma, like, just for walking into the door. Because I was sitting at home being like, oh, do I want to go out tonight? No, I'll just stay in and eat a pint of ice cream. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on my big boy pants. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to have a fun time. And that's what gained me some experience. Alright, I'm done. That was stupid. That was a bad introduction, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Oh. Oh, I can zoom in. That would have been helpful to know for all the scenes that I was zoomed out on. But now you guys can probably see the characters. Well, here's a lovely lady named Cherry Bomb. Let's talk to her. If the thing will let me. Oh, it zoomed out for me. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf, as opposed to like one that uses primarily magic. This is like more of a monk type. Sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me and take me in equal measure. Okay, yeah, I see it, I guess. Hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Ah, I see. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. How about a date? I don't want to go on that. I can probably get anything I want. I'm gonna go with the top option. Something dirty in a clean glass. Oh, a hard case. I like that. Okay, hard case. I'll get you something stiff. Oh gosh, there's so much innuendo already. Well, I'm about to slam your drink. She starts... sorry. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Hi, Shane. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Coyote was the name on the bar receipt that we found on Sam Watts' body, I think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PhD D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ogemans. I wouldn't know how to pronounce that. I don't know what origin that name is. Maybe it's Elvish. Maybe it's not. And how am I paying for it? How am I paying for it? Oh, bartending. Tips. Yeah, there are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch. But I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. That sounds like some religious bullshit. I've heard this all before. It sounds like Scientology, like they're gonna try to trick her. This isn't some trick. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I jumped to a conclusion. It's not a trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick, and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. That sounds like an interesting dialogue. Monologue? I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz. I need to get back to work. I need a buzz as well, and that's why I'm sitting here at this bar. With body language that leaves no questions that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. She probably did the, like, talk to the hand thing, too. I don't know. Sorry, I got interrupted. Yeah, I noticed that. That's fine. I heard. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Sounds like you've got the... I'm going to go with the top one. Her pretty eyes narrow. Be careful about whose conversations you listen in on here. Some folks aren't as friendly as I am. Alright. Pardon me. Yeah, I shouldn't listen. You got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. The guy mentioned Coyote. Is she here? No, I think she's away on business. She looks worried. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? With a name like Coyote? Haha. No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. That's interesting. So she mistook an anamorph for someone who ripped her off, I guess? I don't know. Her face falls. She's been missing a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her. Uh-oh. But I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? Yes, she nods. She nods, as if to say yes. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for a long-ass time. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam the night he died? Okay, here's where we're getting into the story. No, that was Coyote's shift. Well, alright, that's it. Tell me about the place. Who are you talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Who runs this place? I want to talk to him. That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Nil sweat. Talk to you later. I don't need to know about this place. I already know some things about it. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out so I can go farther. Oh, wait, no, let's zoom in on this guy. That's not how Coyote does it. Who is this? Eric Mersman. He doesn't look like a Mersman. He looks more like a troll or an orc, maybe. Hey, lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dips? Yeah, I'll take a look. Alley Punk. I don't know what armor I'm wearing now. Okay, Alley Punk dressed one step above a street. Grants HP plus 3. Oh, I could go for some dodge plus 1, maybe. Taurus look. Intelligence plus 1. Charisma plus 1. Well. Oh, okay, so I have armor 1, I think is what I've got now. How much money do I have? 1,200? I'll grab something that gives me charisma, because I love having extra dialogue options. Okay, this is my outfit. Oh, and it changed my appearance. Oh, wow. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm happy with this purchase. Damn, that was only 400? What a deal. Oh, okay. So the screen went black so that I could change. It was like, hey, everybody, look away for a second. Who am I talking to here? Sweeten the deal. Wait, your reps don't merit it. I want to listen in on this conversation. I'm going to be nosy. Oh, that was it. That was the end of the conversation. Okay, so I don't know who this is. This is Jin Parks. Never mind. I know exactly who this is. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. Hey, that's cute. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. I don't want that to happen. Especially while I'm just holding it in my pocket or my holster. You looking for tech? Got some of that too. It's the way, if that's the way you roll. Alright, sure. I'll take a look. I mean, you know, okay. So wait, what do I have now? I'm gonna look at weapons. Narrow it down. There's a machete, baseball bat, Beretta models. Okay, so yeah, I have this SMG. I don't know if I need a pistol as a sidearm. It's only $100? Alright, yeah, I'll go for $100. I might have already had something as a pistol or as a sidearm, but I forget already. So, okay. That seems cool. Alright, so I bought a pistol. Who's this handsome fella? Mr. Clue. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face. I see that. Yeah, that is a very handsome troll. And his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw? I don't know what that means. Is that a phrase that I've never heard? Welcome, please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? You must be the union's hired muscle. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. I don't know, that's... First of all, it's not. Usually there are walls around doorways. Secondly, that might be considered rude and or offensive, and I don't want to piss this guy off. One, because that would just be mean to do. Secondly, he could beat me up. You get trouble here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? Yeah, and it's none of yours. I'm a friend of Sam Watts. Know him? Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose part of the family. He was considered family. I'm sorry to hear that. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. You ever toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here... I'm gonna be very professional with this man, because that seems to be... Yes, albeit gently. He escorted him out gently. Okay, that's good to know. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually, what about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. Alright, well, I can just go into the VIP section. I don't even need to be a VIP. Let's talk to Johnny Clean. What a name. Look at this guy. Look how clean he is. He's actually not... I don't think he's as clean as Mr. Clue. But how would I know? I don't have a clue. Oh, sorry, I keep making all these jokes that are not good. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. Oh, okay. He's tall, rail thin, has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You knew? Yeah, first time. Just kidding, look. Wow, you can choose to be such an asshole. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things. That's not interesting to say. Just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Alright, that's cool. That's cool to know. What is this? Oh, dude, that looked like Spider-Man for a second. Like a face. Noog? How much? What's up, Noog? Backwards, that's Goon, by the way. You think they did that intentionally? Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Wow, sounds like this guy's pretty zoned, so to speak. Or maybe like he's got some sort of autism, I don't know. Mutter, I told you. It's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof and you shall have it. Mutter, I am honored your majesty. Mutter, that was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Oh, I can't believe he spelled it that way in his speech. Mutter, forgive me, Jean. I was a fool, Mutter. He looks at you in the eye. His other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. I would like to view your wares. $300 for heal wound. I don't see why not. Distraction! What is that? Decreases the target's to-hit chance. Chance to hit by 12%. Okay. Ooh, what is going on there? Okay, elemental fetish, magic resistance. Do I have? I wanna buy haste for sure. I think that is a great spell to have. How much money am I willing to spend here? I think 500 is good to buy some spells. Can I actually not equip heal yet? Okay, so it sort of looks like I can't equip the healing spell yet. Maybe because I didn't unlock the spell book. But that's fine, I eventually will, I assume. Okay, this is Miss Kubota. Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. For some reason, I always get behind someone before I talk to them. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbawa, good evening. But my, aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's true. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? Is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. I need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. I assume she'll... and why should I help you? And why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused. So you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. That's not quite so much an insurance policy as it is a revenge policy. Technically, maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know much about insurance. What do you want to know? She's probably not being mean here. She's polite. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? Did you see him? I'm going to ask you. He was here quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out of the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Well, I got some good news. Jake's still alive, as far as I know. I don't know, I haven't played for like a week. How well did you know Sam? I knew him, we all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Why is this place called... Okay, I'll ask. During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. Interesting. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? I mean, wouldn't that go back to, like, 1849? No, perhaps When we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? I don't mean to point. That's rude. Her face darkens. Like literally? Just her pigment gets more concentrated. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, if she's smart, why fear for her? Sure, okay. Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. The key is to... you gotta move the little velvet thing. Alright, what dis? There's a mid-grade security panel. I do not have 2 decking, so I will leave the panel alone. Aha, what's in here? I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. This doesn't appear to be the right room. I'll zoom out just a little bit. Get used to my zooming and unzooming. Alright, this is probably the right room. Look at all the clues I can find. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Okay. Where else would the boxes be? Just suspended in midair? The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. That's a great word. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. That's so unlikely. And that's... Diaries and journals are used as plot devices for so many games and movies, but who the fuck do you know who keeps a diary? That's why I didn't watch Doug. That's a stupid cartoon. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Inspect the receipt. Browning Max Power Pistol, from Gin Park. Okay, that was a lady that I bought a pistol from. With a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. That's okay. Interesting. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him with the real Paco, but this Cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby. Straight cash, homie. He always says. It's like a Randy Moss reference from, I don't know, 2010. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. Why does the word bozo keep coming up? I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? Flip to a different page. Paco is the name of my friend's bird. I don't know if that's relevant or interesting to you guys in any way. To you guys and gals. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. I want to know this poem. Okay, let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Is it both of their journal? Oh, no. He gave her a poem and she stuck it, like, the page in her diary. Okay. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a, "See you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Okay, that's good. They're like trying to make progress in the relationship. That's really... That's helpful. That's healthy. There's a receipt and an old photograph. Alright, what's the picture? The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin. So she's just like a gooey blob. And dark brown hair. So she's a hairy, gooey blob. She has a snake wrapped around her arm. Yet she is smiling in a situation of peril? The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. I'm assuming that's Coyote, and Shadow is her pet. I know I said I played this game before, but that was like maybe 3 years ago. So I don't remember the details. I just remember shooting things a lot. A COD receipt, cash on delivery. That's what that means. Receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium. That sounds like she's about to have a barbecue. Located near Pike Place Market. Flip to a different page. Was I just looking at the third page? Yeah. So let's see the fourth page. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door set to combination of 342436. Can you remember that? I can remember that because the digital root for that would be 4. Put the diary back down. Wait, did I miss one thing? I think I might have missed one thing. That's it. Okay. So, okay. For those who don't know, the digital root of a number is when you add all the digits together, you'll get a number. For example, the digital root of 25 is 7, because you add 5 and 2. You probably played 999, you get this shit. But yeah, but then when the numbers go over, like let's say your number is 496. You add 4 and 6, which is 10, plus 9 is 19, which leaves you 1 and 9, then you do it again for 10. Therefore, your digital root is 1. I wasn't actually thinking when I did that in my head, so I might have made a mistake, but I hope you get what I was trying to explain. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack. I bet it used floppy disks, and it has Math Blaster. And the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on-screen password. Oh, shit. Without the password, the only other button on the screen is a password recovery option. Please answer 3 security questions to reset your password. Oh, who's your childhood pet? Okay, well, I know that one, Shadow. Who's your favorite musical act? I believe I can find that out some other way. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Oh, I didn't even need to remember the code. Okay, safe beeps cheerfully in response. And the door is open. There was a grenade in there. Okay. But not like in the way that she was trying to trap me. How can I find out who her favorite musical act is? Unless it's the musical Chicago with Queen Latifah and Renee Zellweger doing the movie. Okay, so gosh dang it. How do I find out? I guess I can guess. No, I don't think I can. Okay, so there's nothing in the diary that would show me what her favorite musical act was. Maybe I can go back downstairs and talk to someone and find out. I'm just gonna guess. Okay, so your favorite musical act, Maria Mercurial. That sounds familiar. What's the name of your hometown? I'm gonna guess Chicago because of the password. Or because of the poster, I meant. Answer stored. Security answer incorrect. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Shadow and Chicago are correct. So I'm just gonna try all the... Password has been okay, so I think I did it. Your password has been reset to NQ Pabtist Blue Ribbon for security. Never write down your password. Oh fucking K. Yeah, I'll just memorize that, because clearly... Karma gained 3. Okay. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Okay, so maybe I can meet him there, and maybe he knows something. But also, if he knows something, then he would know that Coyote is not showing up to this date because she's been missing. Or maybe he's hopeful anyway. Either way, I got nothing else to do. I'm probably going to go to Pike Place Market in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly one entry. Someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact information for him available. Not very useful. Okay. Access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay. Well, who only has a casual interest in vintage action figures? So I'm going to go back downstairs and talk to Mrs. Kubota. Yeah, I guess there's not going to be very much action in this episode. But there's a whole lot of plot and dialogue. Do you know Paco? I'm asking Mrs. Kubota. He's a ganger. A member of the Cutters. He is a good kid in a nasty line of work. I've warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Did you know Jin Park sold Coyote? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't sold Coyote a gun. Talking about Jin Parks, I don't know if you got a chance to read that. I kind of went a little fast. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. Well, yeah, how else are you going to dispose of the garbage properly? Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I am a vegetarian. Yeah, I probably would have guessed that eventually. If I had to guess whether she were a vegetarian or not, I would have guessed either yes or no eventually, is what I'm trying to say. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. Try saying that faster. Take the cab to Pike Place. Okay, new objectives here. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I tried. So, I hope that's okay with you guys. I guess I'm getting out of here. You know what? I'm going to talk to Cherry Bomb one more time. Ask away. Oh, tell me about this place. Sure, why not? Come here for booze. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. I just wanted a drink and to look around somebody's computer and diary. What do you mean by that? Talk to you later. Ooh, I can zoom very in. But right now, I'm going to exit to the wasteland. Take a cab to Pike Place Market. Confirm! Alright, so hopefully next episode I don't forget to spend my karma, because I gained 5, I think, and I might have had an extra point left over. For a total of 6 karma, I can get something useful with that. Anyway, so I'm going to read this little blurb here. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Okay, I probably didn't need to read that to you. I could have just been like, you guys do it. See ya. Either way, I think I'm going to end the episode here, so thank you a whole bunch for watching this episode, for watching any of my videos, really. But until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your aunt and uncle I'm great.